Hey, it's your girl MJ and welcome to the Booty Call to Bride channel. I am your girl Michelle Tillman and today we are talking Married at First Sight, y'all. I know I haven't done a video in a while, but here we go. And view is a little late and it's about to come on again, so I gotta hurry up and finish. All right, here we go. Let's start out with Brianna and Vincent. She said that Brianna says she does not open up easy and show affection. So my first response is like, oh my gosh, here we go. We got another Karen from last season who wasn't showing affection with Miles and all that. But hopefully it's not what she's like. And I do have notes, so if you see me reading. She said she's very structured and organized and she doesn't want that one last bowl left in the sink. But I hate to bust your bubble, boo, but your husband is gonna leave a bowl in the sink and you're gonna have to get over it or go clean it yourself. And even if he is clean, he's gonna do something that you don't like and you're gonna have to eventually adjust. But okay, she said she wants to tell her grandkids her cute love story. So hopefully this is a great love story, but I have concerns about Vincent. And I know I'm skipping a lot of stuff, but if we could fast forward to the little bachelor party, he was all talking to the Latina stripper like, if my wife was gonna be you, I would be so happy and all this. I was just like, and then he was over with the black girl stripper, you know, watching her bust it. So I'm just a little concerned about him, but we will see how that works out. Brianna also said that she has always gone on looks first, and that has always got her messed up because then later she has to go back and try to change herself to have the personality or whatever that fits the guy that she went looks first for. So hopefully, I don't know what her type is, but hopefully Vincent does the looks and that she will be her authentic self in this marriage. Vincent also said he's bringing 2 condoms to the honeymoon. So yeah, but that's all I have for Brianna and Vincent. Next, Virginia and Eric. Okay, first of all, I just want to say the way that Eric talks to his mom, it was just so weird. It was just like this weird vibe between him and his mom. She kept mentioning how traditional they are, and I'm like, did you think they was gonna match him with a black girl or something? Like, why do you keep mentioning that you're traditional? She said it like 5 times. I was just like, okay, are you racist? Like, what are you saying? What are you trying to put out there before it happens? So you can say, well, I told you I was traditional. I don't know what that was about, but that was very weird to me. But really concerns me is that Virginia is like the life of the party type person, and that she hopes that if her husband isn't that type of person, that he will at least let her go out and have her fun. But girl, let me tell you, that's not gonna work very long if your husband says, oh, go out and have fun, and he stays home and you're going out. It's gonna have to be some type of compromise in that. So I hope that she's prepared for that, especially with who they matched her with. And Eric kept saying he would rather not be with a girl who's throwing back shots, and then they go to Virginia throwing back the shots. So I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be interesting to see how this works out. And Virginia's mom, well, okay, first she has the dad issues because he didn't want to come and he wasn't about it, and you know, the story she had with her dad. But then her stepmom shows up and she's about to cry, and then she's so happy. And then little Miss Messy, I'll get to her later. Clara kept talking about how Virginia was so drunk and she don't want to be like that. But anywho, so Virginia is getting pretty much wasted. And then that is all I have about Virginia. But Eric, I thought it was interesting that they were in the conversation together, Eric and Jacob, and his friend, one of their friends was talking about, would it be worse if she wasn't attracted to you or you weren't attracted to her? So that's the question I have for you that I want you to write down in the comments. Would it be worse if the man is not attracted to the woman or the woman is not attracted to the man? I have my 2 cents because I believe men are all about the physical. So I just feel like as much as they say they'll work it out and do all this and that, I just don't see how that would work if he's not attracted to her. Even though he said he's willing, like, come on. Anyway, I'm concerned about them as a couple. Don't think they're gonna make it. Go ahead and put that out there. Brianna and Vincent, I forgot to tell you about them. They might make it because Vincent really wants to be married, so we'll see. Paige and Chris. Of course, I kind of feel like Chris is the person of the show that everybody's like, what is going on? Because all the guys are like, oh, he's asking all these questions. He keeps saying that everybody wants to use him for his money. He was just engaged 3 months ago. He thinks he is real fine. Y'all, listen, I know I'm not one to judge or talk about looks, but the way he keeps putting his vibe out there, like he just thinks he is God's gift to women. I am not sure who boosted his head on that level. Now, you might have the money and that might attract certain level and caliber of women, but please don't believe that it's because of how you look. I don't know who gave him that overconfidence. He said when he was getting his tux ready that he wanted to be the finest or best looking groom ever at Married at First Sight. And so I see that he's real close with his pastor or his BFF. I don't know what the pastor is with the bad Beijing. I don't know what he is, but I think he might need to ask his pastor to get a prayer through on that request of being the finest husband. Because, sir, some surgery is going to happen for that prayer to come to pass. I mean, dear Father God, can you reshape his nose? Can you fix the ends of his hair to curl up and not be straight? Can we take care of the dents in his skin? Lord, can you do it? Amen. Can you do it? Okay, so back to Paige, who's the girl he's matched with. I don't know if he's going to be attracted to her. I think, you know, we all see Paige got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. But is he attracted to the face? I personally said, literally while I was watching the show with my husband, like, I need to see what her hair look like her hair, then I could determine what he might think of her. And I don't know if he's a hair person. I know some guys are, some guys aren't, but I would like to see what her natural hair looks like. You know, if she ever wears it, and then I could make my determination on her. And I'm not saying your natural hair, okay, I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but that's just how I feel. I want to see her hair. But I do think she's a cute girl. She's got a great shape. Hopefully that's something that he's into. But I kind of feel like they set her up, and I hope that he is open to her look and is not going to like totally destroy her and her feelings. Even if he doesn't do it to her face, he might do it, you know, in his confessionals and stuff behind the scenes. So hopefully not. But Paige, the other girl, Clara, the one who's all in everybody's business, we'll get to her later. She was saying how how Paige was so at the beginning talking about how her biggest wish is for him to be a man of God. And the thing about that is that she said it was weird for her to say that she wants a man of God, but then she also has this side of her that's talking about eating butts and being freaky, and she don't want to use no condoms and stuff like that. But Sister Clara, let me please tell you that those things are not mutually exclusive. You can be saved, you can want a man of God and still be a freak. Can I get an amen? Yes, you can. So I don't understand this whole concept of why she thinks that's so weird. I think that's just the idea, a stereotypical idea that we have as Christians, that you can't be both, but you can. And I think it would be a good idea to do that. Also, Paige said that she is very successful and she wants a man very successful. So I'm not sure why Chris keeps saying that. I hope this girl doesn't want me just for my money. How could someone who's married at first sight only want you for your money? She doesn't know how much money you make. She agreed to marry you without even knowing how much you make. So I don't know why he still has that in his head. But if you lead with how much money you have and what you do all the time, then you may be attracting to women or have attracted the women in the past who only desired you for the things that you put forth as your best foot. So don't be surprised when it happens. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to work out. They're both like real, I love God, but, you know, we still want certain things to happen. So we'll see. We shall see. Haley and Jacob, I barely have anything on my page about them. I just kind of feel like they're snoozers. Haley is a sales representative. She has been single for 7 years. She's always a bridesmaid and never a bride. Insert genetics. Always a bridesmaid and never a bride. She looks just like her mom. Her best friend, the one who looked like she got a nose job that went wrong, or it's too long, too pointed. I don't know how to explain it, but she didn't seem that happy at first. She seemed very confused and like, but then she changed, like saying she's so happy. But the way she was reacting to her initial, conversation about saying that she was doing Married at First Sight, she didn't seem supportive. But then she said she was. So, okay, girl. Jacob, aka Jake, he's weird. He said that he's weird, but I also thought it was weird that the weird guy said that Chris was weird for bringing his blow-up doll, but you dress up and do 70s characters and all that. So who are you to be saying anybody is weird, sir? But okay, whatever. And then he also said if she's a 7, that would be bad. I don't know what it is with these guys on this season, the Jacobs and the Chris's, who think way too highly of themselves physically. Now, you could be an amazing person, but y'all think a little too highly of yourselves physically. I think hopefully they will get humbled during this season. Okay, so we're going on to the next because that's all I have to say about them. Clara and Ryan. Okay, Clara's the one who's messy. Super messy. She's a flight attendant. She said she's over casual dating. It seemed like to me she might have been one of those chicks who was getting ran through, and she even said in the beginning that, yeah, there was this guy I was dating and he cash apped me or Venmo'd me $100 just so he could take my friend out. I'm like, wait, what? Who does that? First of all, what kind of guy does that? But the fact that he felt like he had to pay you to date your friend, that just like, okay, what kind of dynamic was there in your dating relationship? Were you really dating? Were you just hunching? What were you doing? I don't know, and I don't understand. But hey, she's on the show now. She's the same one who was saying how Virginia was so drunk and she don't never want to be drunk like that. She's the same one who said, how is Paige wanting to have a man of God but still be getting her butt eat out? And then she also was saying that she thinks that Brianna is so beautiful. She's a total package. It's like, she said every time she's in the room, I'm like, yeah, girl, like I gotta be a part of that, which is weird to me, but okay. So Ryan said he's accomplished. He grew up in a rural town where there's only 10 black kids out of 700. And I just think it's so interesting how two people can grow up in the same home and come out completely different. Have y'all seen his brother in the background? His brother in the background is just like lean back, chill. He's like, I picked the blue shoes. That's what I got to say. And that's it. Like, his brother is like blackety black. And Ryan is like, hi guys. Nothing wrong with that, but they're just totally different. And I just think that's really interesting that they grew up in the same town, same household, but they're just totally different, which is cool. And I also thought it was hilarious and interesting because I'm gonna be watching Claire's mom when she was getting her dress fitted, which she was, so picky in there about what she wanted. First, let me go into that. She was like, I'm looking for a classic, elegant, silky, nothing on it but floral applicances out of the wazoo, no mermaid, no trumpet, no poof, classy, fun, sexy, but not too sexy. Like, she had all these things that she wanted in her dress. So I'm like, girl, pick the dress, like, come on. And then she was still mad about her dress on the wedding day, crazy. But her mom did say when they was getting their dresses fitted, she was like, it's crazy to know I have a son-in-law, and how's he gonna be in the dynamic of our family? And of course, me being black, my first thought was, oh, you don't even know you're about to have a black dude up in your family. I hope you're prepared for that, which maybe she is, because her daughter says she likes someone who's ethnically ambiguous. I think if Ryan didn't have his beard that looks a little ethnic, and you just saw his hair, the way he has the little thing, little swirl, then you might not know that he's black. When you see that beard, you're like, oh, no, he black. He got a black man's beard. But I'm just hoping that they can get along well. She said she wanted him to be ethnically ambiguous and 6 feet tall. He doesn't look 6 feet tall based on, you know, how he stands next to his friends, unless his friends are 6'5". I don't know. So hopefully that's not like a deal breaker, because for some women, if you a certain height, like if you like 5'10" and you want 6 feet, and then you get like 5'10", you might be upset. So we shall see. I love the gifts that they did. I love Chris's gift. Lord, not Chris. Ryan's gift. It's so many people and so this episode was so long. But Ryan's gift was so good because the blindfold and how he wanted them to hold hands and have a sense of touch before they actually physically saw each other. Clara didn't seem like she liked it that much. She was like, okay, this is weird. So I don't know how she took that. She gave him the gift that was more like, I want him to be iced, which I don't even know what that means. Maybe that's what white people say. I don't know. Somebody explain to me, what does that mean? But I know he got down on one knee and drunk like what looked like a Smirnoff. I don't know. So yeah, but they just seem like a little different. He's more reserved, but I think maybe that could be good for her. So hopefully she's open and accepting to Ryan. I feel like I'm missing somebody. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Oh, that's it. That's it, y'all. So this is my first review. You'll get my next review. Hopefully it'll be a little sooner, right after the episode. But I just wanted to make sure I get something up for the first episode. Hope you guys are having a great night. And today, Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris, she was inaugurated. So congrats to every woman of color and every woman, period, who has now been able to say there is a woman who is a vice president. It doesn't matter how you feel about politics. You still can't deny there's a woman who is the vice president. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.